So here is our ingredients, guys. So we got just normal, original breadcrumbs, I guess. It doesn't matter. We got our flour, a milk, a big gallon bag, a decent sized bowl. We got my sleeves rolled up, and a big spoon that you can use for stirring. Alright, first up, guys, we're going to pop open these breadcrumbs, and we're just going to eyeball about, I don't know, a quarter of a cup of this stuff. Half a cup, I don't know. Now, guys, we're just going to get a bit of flour and just give it a nice top layer. Now what we got are some breadcrumbs and flour. So what we're going to do now is going to try to mix up, try to evenly distribute it as best as you can with your spoon. Okay, now guys that you got that spread out, we're going to just take a cap, not a lot, just a bit of milk in there. And sorry guys, there's no exact measurements in this, but the point is that you kind of experiment with your own amount, and it'll end up to the same consistency in the end. Alright, now guys, we're going to kind of stir it up. You're going to need to get the wet pieces, try to cover it up as well as you can. Just going to turn this really tight dough. You're going to want to clean that off. Alright, so now guys, we got something that does not look right at all. So we're going to head over to our sink right here. We're going to put the water on hot and put just a slow drip, consistent drip on, just like that. Now, you get your pan and just put in a bit of water. Cover it up nice in there. And now you got this. It don't look right at all. At all. Now, of course, we're going to stir it up. Okay, now beat it up till you got it to looking like a really bad cream of wheat. Alright guys, so it's super watery, as you can see. Kind of really thick and chunky. So we're just going to add a bit more flour to the mix. About that much. Now spread it across the top pretty much. And just get it stirred in there. Alright guys, so we stirred it up into a really inconsistent dough. We're just going to have to keep mashing it. And at some point, you have to use your hands. But when it's still kind of wet, and cover it up in as much flour as you can. And just keep repeating the flour process. And keep stirring. So far now, it should look kind of thick, chunky. Alright guys, so now when there's just a little bit of, it's kind of moist, you're going to just put a little layer of flour on top of that. And now you're just going to work your hands around it. And it should become doughy. You should get it to the point where it's not moist in the middle anymore. And it's kind of dry throughout the whole thing. You can punch it. Keep playing with it like Play-Doh. So after a few minutes of dipping in flour and kneading, you have this nice little ball of dough, and I'll show you how it works. Alright guys, so this stuff really is kind of the real deal. There's plenty of ways you can fish it. You can just ball it up into a little ball, fish for carp, catfish, anything that wants to eat on the ground. You can make your own little, you can boil it, you can dip it in your own stink bait and ball it up on the hook. You can mix this when you're making it with your own kind of little secret juice or like bacon grease, anything like that. You can fish this like so many different ways. I've caught so many different fish. In order to just package this stuff, all you have to do is you just stick it in a gallon bag, flatten it out, and put it in the fridge, and just cut out as much as you want to fish with, so you can chum with it. As I said, you can use this stink bait, fish it for a lot of kinds of fish. It's really cheap and easy to make. Pretty much anybody can do it. And that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and stay safe out there.